I'm relaxing and enjoying it. I was thinking eventually of getting a curtain for my deck because that would give me more privacy, and I perfectly would like that eventually in the future. That would be for future plans. And eventually in the future, never mind. How many of you are doing okay in this heat? You stay in the shade, that will keep you cool. I like my deck. It keeps me cool. My dog likes my deck. It's a great place for a dog to be in this heat. The shade is good for your dog. Always keep your dog in the shade if it's hot. Animals get more hotter than humans because of the fur on the dog. I mean, you can imagine, you know, having all that fur could make you hot, you know. It's almost like us wearing a long sleeve t shirt in a day like today wouldn't be appropriate. So, let's further ado, let's get on with things. Yeah. Tonight I go on a ghost hunt. I'm gonna set up the camera in the laundry room to catch the weird noises I've been hearing in my house. They happen around 1 in the morning to like 5 in the morning. They're kind of creepy because they sound like someone walking, but when I go and check, there's no one there. So it's like, what's going on? And it's no one outside because no cars at 3 in the morning or 2 in the morning come around here. This is like very empty at 3 or 2 in the morning. This is crazy. See, anything can happen at 3 in the morning. That's usually the hour of ghost and where witches do their black magic is 3 in the morning. The witching hour, the hour of ghouls and goblins and ghosts and boogeymans to walk the earth. Now that's pretty creepy. To combine them all. And then haunted dolls become more haunted at that time because they're more active. Whatever is inside that haunted doll will be more active at 3 in the morning, I'm sure. That's pretty bad time to summon ghosts and demons and whatever you want to summon. See, when you go to a cemetery at 3 in the morning, you'll definitely see a ghost. Of course. You'll probably see a ghost on the pathway walking, doing their rounds. Who knows? Ghosts are everywhere. They walk among us. We don't want to believe in them, but everyone has a ghost. Everyone has a past. Everyone's house is haunted in some ways. You either have an old alarm clock, or your toy or porcelain doll or whatever is haunted, but everyone has some haunted item stuck away in their house, or an old item they bought at the flea market. Maybe they didn't realize it was haunted, but once you hear it giggle and walk around at night, it's haunted. Don't, that. If you start hearing voices through your haunted doll, that's a sign it's haunted. Or if the eyes follow you. Sometimes staring in a haunted doll's eyes sort of make it follow you. It sort of hypnotizes you. Because their eyes are kind of like ghostly, you know. When I watched the movie Annabelle, it was kind of creepy because it was about this porcelain doll, Annabelle, who was meant to be haunted by an evil spirit, possessed her or something, who was a little girl who got possessed by an evil spirit, and it was Annabelle. It was actually a Raggedy Ann doll, but they made it like a porcelain doll in the movie, and they kind of made it creepy. Like, if you looked in its eyes, it would make you feel its presence. You had to have a priest bless you before touching that doll, and someone thought that God would protect them from the doll, but actually it causes people to get in car crashes, Annabelle. So don't take Annabelle out her, you know, cage or her display cabinet in the museum, because if you take it in the car with you, you'll end up in a car crash. You may survive, you may not. Some people have been killed taking Annabelle out there, the display case. But, you know, people can do EVP on Annabelle and will get an EVP. That would be my goal, is to do a ghost hunt on Annabelle and to do an EVP session with Annabelle. I want to know what kind of creepy things she'll say for the EVP. See, Annabelle's an amazing doll, but she's kind of creepy because she has this spirit attached to her. And people say whoever have taken the doll out the cabinet and brought it in the car with them have gotten in car crashes. So any of you, if you take Annabelle out that thing, don't guarantee your safety with it, because she may cause a car crash. Apparently people don't believe you, but once that happens, no, people are going to think it was just a car crash. But if you have the doll Annabelle with you, she probably caused it. Or she moved sudden and you didn't catch her move, but maybe she sort of jumped into the front seat or something. Whatever, it's pretty creepy, because if you take Annabelle out that glass cabinet, don't guarantee your car will be safe, because it will cause a car crash. Some people said they hear voices looking at Annabelle. Some people say the eyes sort of make you feel sick or strange or depressed or argue, maybe. I don't know. But they say Annabelle has some sort of influence on people who stare at her and look at her. She's a haunted doll, a vessel. But haunted dolls aren't really called ghosts, they're more vessels of children or adults who have passed on but stayed amongst the doll because the doll was sort of like their sanctuary before they died. So whoever possesses that doll, the ghost will come out the doll and make noises at night. See, I have read The Haunted Doll, and he locks doors on people. But taking them in a car would be a risk, like Annabelle, you know? People get in car crashes taking Annabelle out that glass cabinet. I do not recommend it, folks. If you're planning on doing that, you'll need a priest to bless it, because if you don't, then Annabelle will do something. Like, she'll cause a car crash or frighten you and suddenly jump at you or something. I have not tried it, folks. I don't ride a car, so I don't know. But if I did, definitely not put Annabelle in the car. But, you know, I might try it. See, if I take Red, my haunted doll, and someone put him in their car, he may cause a car crash. He may do something and cause a car crash, because Red, my haunted doll, I cannot put him in the car, because he may cause the car to skid or something, or do something, like, you know. Haunted dolls you do not put in the back seat, because they may cause a car crash. I'm not saying it will, but if you don't want to take the risk, don't do that with your haunted doll. Have it for a car ride with you, because it's not really a car ride once you take a haunted doll with you. They'll actually take you to the cemetery where they were buried or something, and you'll get to see their ghost or something. And if it's an old man ghost, then they're usually the crabbed ones. So, good luck. Apparently, Red, my haunted doll, is haunted by an old clown named Red. He revealed his name through a Ouija board, and they say he responds to ghost boxes. So today I'm going to do the haunted doll challenge, which I have to have them in my pocket and take them everywhere, which is kind of creepy. But I don't have a car, so it's safe. So don't put him in your car, because you don't know what could happen, because he's a haunted doll. So take care.